You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Welcome, people. I would like to take you down this rabbit hole with me, if you would. Come a little closer. A little closer. The video that we are about to watch is from a young lady who expresses her disdain or her indifference towards a specific type of man. I won't rob you of the experience, so I will play the video in its entirety, and we are going to talk about this one. Lock in with me, if you would.
It's going to be 1,000% honest. If I were 22 today, I would not be dating Black men at all, unless they were older. They'd have to be real old. Because they're too feminine these days for me. I like masculine, go get them, I'm going to pay for that baby type men, okay? Where you want to go on vacation type men. That's what I like. If I was 22 today, I wouldn't date Black men. I'm sorry. Y'all take too long to get y'all stuff together. Y'all want us to pay half the bills and sleep with you? No, can't do that. So I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not saying that other men are better than you. I'm just saying they're more ambitious than you. Yes, you can play basketball and football really good. You dominate the rap game. But the average non-famous Black man has less ambition. I like ambition. Ambition leads to success. Oh, sorry. Others have a financial head start. They are not more ambitious. That's not really true. You can't use that as an excuse. If you're ambitious, you don't need a head start. If you good, you don't need a head start. Seriously, my husband didn't have no head start. He's Black. He came from a family of 10 in the country. He didn't have no head start. So what's your excuse? You come up with every excuse instead of every solution. That's your problem. You're going to sit here and say, oh, this, oh, that. You're going to come up with 10 excuses before you come up with half a solution. That's why you stuck. That's why women make more money than you. That's why you are stuck. Okay? And that's just the honest truth. Everybody sees that. Everyone. Except y'all.
Let's address a couple things here. First of all, there are a lot of brothers out here on all spectrums, but I guess we're just addressing Black men here specifically. There are a lot of Black men who are absolutely lazy, and the way that they grew up, the streets are all they know. That's all they care about. They don't have the proper guidance. No one's holding them accountable for their attitude, for their behavior, for their mindset in terms of what is valuable, what is valued, what you should be honoring, having principles, what a man is supposed to reflect and look like. We could put that out there and put it to rest. There's a lot of guys out here who are lost to the system, lost to the grave at an early age, at an older age, that quite frankly They just refuse to grow up. We know this is the truth. Something that I want to address is this thing where you're assuming that black men are not motivated, as if you're speaking for the entire populace. Why do you do this? Why do women do this? Why do people in general stereotypes like this? Do you know the entire population of black men? Or is it what you're seeing on TV? Is it what you're seeing on social media? The ones who fight, shoot, have multiple children with different. Is that what you're speaking on, or are you speaking on the black businesses that you see in neighborhoods like mine? Are you speaking on the general consensus? Because every time I hear this argument that we're lazy, that we don't do shit, that we get what we put out there, I'm like, well, who are you referring to? I can't stand biased opinions and points of views. Yeah, there's a lot of lazy ass men out here. Yes, it is. They would rather rob you and be out here on the corner than get a 9 to 5, get a doctorate, get a degree, do a regular 8-hour shift. They would rather take the shortcuts. They were raised on rap. They were raised on stereotypical music and content that promotes the fast money and cars. And what I don't hear and see in this at all is her, one, showing any type of love, any type of empathy, any type of support towards the black man at all. That entire clip was just her basically saying all of us pretty much we ain't really valuable for nothing. You would rather have not dated black men. If you were 22 at this age, all black men are sensitive and soft and this, that, and the third. Well, let's talk about that too. Why is it that way? Why has it become like that? Let's have that discussion, young lady. Well, you're not young. You're probably 50 or a little older or a little. You're between 40 and 50. You're not no fucking 30, 35, 29. And on top of that, you're married. So why are you speaking on something that you don't even need to be speaking on? You have your husband. What about this was you giving advice or being uplifting? Maybe that wasn't even the point. Maybe the only intentions that you had with this footage was just to completely tear down black men. But y'all always say we got something negative to say about black women and this and that and that and the third. But you can clearly go to a multitude of different podcasts and different shows where you will hear us uplift them to a degree. But you know, accountability is accountability. So I can't really be mad at you for saying what you said. But then in the same breath, how are you going to sit here and say that all black men are unmotivated? Or because they don't want to be CEOs, that they aren't making a nice living. Everybody is not going to make $1 million a year. Everybody is not. Does that make them any less than you or the next person? if the jobs that you have didn't exist and you had to go out here and go into the sewer or scalpel the side of a building or work on the roof, your ass would not have the income that you have. The reason why a lot of you are able to make the money that you're making is because you have been allotted the opportunities by men to make the money that you're making. Get your education by all means. No one's knocking that. But to say even you making more makes them less than because of that, and you're up here speaking on it like that's the word and everybody's supposed to follow that, I can tell that you are probably one of the ones that wear the pants in that household. You're only submissive or only gonna listen to your guy if he makes more money than you. Y'all keep on putting money in the equation when it comes to having a real solid foundation with your spouse, and that shit gets on my nerve. If a guy is making a living, paying his bills, taking care of himself, he's healthy, what is the problem? Damn, he has to literally have a rocket ship and go back and forth from planet Earth to Mars to Jupiter in order for him to be of any type of importance or have any type of significance to his name. These are the type of posts that make the discussions possible. Because I could see if you were being fair about this. That's one thing, but you're kind of just like all of them are lazy, broke. That's why you don't have nobody, and that's the bottom line to it. It can't be nothing else to the equation, right? Ladies, do not listen to her. Women like this, no. Do not listen to that. If you really want a fair, balanced discord on subjects like this, she is not the prototype for it whatsoever. Because her ideals are skewed. And I guarantee you, you would not be able to have a real conversation with her. I'm certain of it. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that video. Do you agree with her? Do you disagree with her? How do you feel about what was said here?
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.